Hi, this is Sam from the Juicilicious Life, and I wanted to have a chat to you about how I have been trying to help myself heal over the last week since I had my miscarriage. I didn't go to work for a few days. I have been to work last week. It's been pretty exhausting, and in the evenings I've just been coming home and going straight to bed, sleeping a lot. Reading, I'd love to have a bath, but it's not advisable to do that when you first had a miscarriage because there's a risk of infection. So until you stop bleeding, you shouldn't really have any baths. But that is something I'm definitely looking forward to doing as soon as it's possible. And I wanted to show you a few of the ingredients and things that I've got from the herbal shop, which help to speed up the process of getting your body back to normal. So I hope this is useful for anyone else out there who's suffered a miscarriage as well. This is Angelica root, and this, really from what I've read, is the holy grail of miscarriage recovery. I'm brewing this into a tea combined with Vitex, which we'll talk about in a minute, and I'm drinking it about 2 or 3 times a day. Now, Angelica root is great because it's a warming herb that increases circulation and it gets rid of any cold in the reproductive organs. It supports the nervous system. It makes you feel more relaxed and less anxious, which emotionally you need after something like a miscarriage. It's a uterine antispasmodic and it supports general weakness and stimulates the immune system. It's also very good for digestion support, which is important after a miscarriage recovery. You really have to be eating a very nutritious, iron-rich diet to help you get back on track after a miscarriage. And this is Vitex, also known as chaste tree berry. Really what this does is it regulates your hormones so that your menstrual cycle gets back on track as quickly as possible. This is when I'm feeling a little bit more lazy. This is Yogi Tea's Women's Energy, which contains, among other things, the Angelica root that we just talked about, and also raspberry leaf tea, which is great for reducing the risk of hemorrhage, and therefore great throughout pregnancy, post-pregnancy, and also post-miscarriage. Next, taking care of our emotions, I am taking St. John's Wort. Now, this isn't something that you want to take when you're trying to conceive again, but for now, for post-miscarriage, this is good to just ward off any depression that might be headed your way. Obviously, it's normal to feel depressed, but this should help to lift your spirits a little bit. This is a bark flower remedy, Star of Bethlehem, or Estrella de Bethlehem, as they say here in Spain. Again, it's an energy changer. It helps in times of sudden loss, when there's been an unexpected death or a miscarriage. It just helps you regulate your emotions. So taking that 4 drops 4 times a day in a glass of water. Astralagus. This one I got from my local herbaliary, as we call them here in Spain, my herb shop. Astralagus root is just great for the immune system, so that is why I'm taking it. Rather than making a tea with this one, I'm just adding a teaspoon to soups or to juices. What I forgot to say about the St. John's Wort is that it is also an anti-inflammatory and it helps prevent infection. So those are 2 other good reasons as to why you should be taking it after a miscarriage. And the Angelica root and the Vitex, it is really this simple. I just put a teaspoon of both into my cute little teapot here, let them brew for a couple of minutes, and voila, there's really no need to be lazy. It's not very hard. And finally, the other thing that I am taking every day is I am continuing to take the pregnancy vitamins, which will help the next baby because it will mean that I have a bigger store of all of these different minerals, vitamins, and folic acid more than anything. Vitamin C, I take 1,000 milligrams a day when I feel sick or when my immune system's down, so I'm taking one of those every day. Really can't beat the power of vitamin C for just warding off any common ills, infections, etc. And also very, very important in pregnancy, pre-pregnancy, post-miscarriage, and just generally in life, omega-3. So yeah, taking that every day too. So those are the main steps that I'm taking to help my physical recovery. Rest, relaxation, nutritious foods, and those supplements. The other 2 supplements that you can take that are really good, but I can't seem to get hold of them here in Spain, are black cohosh and yarrow leaf. So I hope that's helpful to you if you've just had a miscarriage and you're wondering what you can do to help your body recover. Emotionally is a different kettle of fish. I think counselling is probably a good idea for a lot of us, or just talking to friends, or doing what you need to do as an individual. I think most of us probably realise after a miscarriage whether we were ready for a baby or not when we found out we were pregnant. Once you've had the idea that you have this life growing inside you, you feel that you're definitely ready for it. I know I'd like to get my body back on track and ready for pregnancy as soon as possible, and that's what I'm hoping to achieve with taking all of these different supplements. So if you're trying to do the same, then I hope this video is helpful to you. Thanks.